제가 어쩌다가 이 역할을 맡았어요. 굉장히 영광이고요. 오늘 어려운 걸음 해주셔서 너무 감사합니다. 오늘은 특별히 월넛 힐 센터 서울하고 또 종로아트홀 개관식을 기념하고자 저희 월넛 힐 교장 선생님과 또 학생들의 작품도 보고 감상하고, 그 다음에 또 아주 특별히 국악과의 연주를 들을 수 있는 아주 특별한 자리를 만들어 주셨어요. 그래서 귀한 자리를 만들어 주시고 또 함께 해주신 여러분한테 좋은 밤이 됐으면 좋겠습니다. 제가 이제 소개할 분은 저희 월넛 힐 학교 작년에 새로 부임하신 에릭 바버 선생님이고요. 선생님의 인사를 들어보도록 하겠습니다. 네. I'm not going to do the translation. Okay. I just assume you have very intelligent guests.
Thank you, Minji.
Sure.
Good evening, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight?
Good.
Doing well? Thank you so much for coming. I'm Eric Barber. I'm really honored to be the new head of school at Walnut Hill School for the Arts, and thank you for coming tonight. We are here in Seoul, my first time being in Seoul for Walnut Hill, my second trip to Korea. Really excited to be back, but to be representing the school that I love so much and the school that you all love so much. And we have a great evening planned for you. And first I just want to say this is a really amazing occasion to be together and open the Jongno Art Hall. And I want to give our deepest gratitude and our deepest thanks to Jun Song and John Chang, who had the vision to build a place in Seoul that could be part of the Walnut Hill family. So please help me appreciate that. In my time with June and John, the brief time we've known each other, I've learned a lot from both of you about how to think outside yourself and to have vision for things that can benefit an entire community and also benefit the arts. So thank you. I will continue to learn from you, so thank you for that. We have a great program, and I hope that I get to meet many of you before the night is over. And with that, I will hand it off to back to Minji, and Minji will get us going with the rest of the evening. Thank you so much.
네, 저희 프로그램에는 국악과의 밤 해가지고 저희 이제 연주가 준비되어 있고요. 그 전에 제가 이제 소개해드릴 학생의 작품을 짧은 작품을 같이 감상하고 그 다음에 학교에 대해서 또 약간 설명하고 자랑도 좀 하고 그러는 시간을 갖도록 하겠습니다. 네, 지금 제가 이제 소개할 학생은 올해 졸업한 안기아 학생이고요. 사실 저는 오늘 처음 만나거든요, in person. 근데 제 딸한테도 너무 많이 듣고 그 다음에 또 선생님들한테도 또 너무 많이 들어서 이 학생의 명성이 너무 좀 자자했어요. 근데 제가 오늘 그래서 처음 기아의 학생의 작품을 짧게 보고 이런 이유에서 이 학생이 엄청났구나, 그런 제가 이제 그런데 이제 또 학교를 위해서 너무 많이 열심히 일을 해가지고 제가 에릭 바버한테 월급은 주고 있냐 그런 농담을 할 정도로 학교 일에도 엄청 적극적인 학생으로 알아요. 그래서 더 잘 된 거겠죠. 네, he's going to NYU. Congrats. 기아가 작년에 만든 작품을 지금 보실 거고요. 짧게 설명을 드리면 파스텔 화려한 컬러 속에 차코리의 색깔을 가진 사람이 적응하는 것, 이제 그런 에센스를 가진 필름이에요. 딱 보시면 그냥 느낌이 오실 것 같아요. 기아의 고등학교 3학년 학생이 만든 작품이라고 생각하기에는 정말로 신기하고 뿌듯하고 너무너무 자랑스러워요. 예, 상을 너무 많이 저한테 적어줘가지고 제가 당연히 잘 못 외우고요. 필름 페스티벌에서 고등학생의 신분으로 받을 수 있는 상은 그냥 다 이 학생이 작년에 휩쓸었다고 보시면 됩니다. 네, 너무너무 자랑스러운 학생이고 작품에 대해서 소개를 또 영어로 할 거예요. 여러분 너무 관객들이 너무 잘 이해해 주시니까 네, 잘 좋은 시간, 좋은 영상 감상 되시길 바라겠습니다. 기아, your turn. You introduce.
Hello, my name is Kia An. I'm a graduate of Walnut Hill School for the Arts 2023. It feels surreal to call myself a graduate. It's been 19 days. I threw my purple graduation cap, and it's been 19 days since I left my friends and teachers, and I miss dearly, and so it was really wonderful to put this back on to share some work with you. This is a Pastel Slough. It's an animated short film, but before I show you the actual film, I want to talk a little bit about the process, because I come from one of the newest major at Walnut Hill. It's called Writing, Film, and Media Arts, also known as WFMA, or the nickname WFMA, so we could call ourselves WFMAs. At WFMA, we really focus on the process. We call ourselves a process-oriented department, and we focus on the process because we believe great process makes great product. And so as much as we focus on the final product that you all see, we really talk about and really scrutinize over our process. And so there are three elements I want to talk about today that are at the core elements of WFMA and also this short film. There are technology, visual art, and storytelling. Let's begin with technology. This short film is, the world of the short film is entirely built in a 3D computer graphic generated image. So this is like a blueprint of the museum that you'll see. But if you really look, it's a whole bunch of math and science and computer. And Pixar has this really wonderful saying where they say, art challenges technology, but technology inspires art. And it's really that tight collaboration between technology and art that really sparks new ideas that was not possible before. And so we begin with a wireframe, just dots and math and lines, boring, and then we put faces, and then we put on a texture, and finally the magic sauce, we put on the lighting, and everything comes to life. So this is like, and then I put 2D pastel drawings. This is a very much more traditional art form, and so the combination of that really bleeding edge technology with 3D graphics, with very traditional, with long histories of pastel with bright, vibrant colors. And there's also a bathroom scene, and in there is all these objects. And if you look closely at the objects, it really, this is where the visual art element comes in. To tell a story visually, you really need to focus on the details, and these like fine chips and dust and stains, and we call this noise. When we take a camera and shoot a film, it's not perfect, and so all these noise and grains, these all add the human touch, all these cracks and small details that really you don't notice when you're just seeing and being heard the story, but really these subconsciously bring life and adds the human touch. These are some more human touch. And the question is, why do we really need to focus so much on the human touch when it's just a storytelling, where we do a lot of just writing works as well at WFMA, but adding that visual elements, really these details add the human touch that really pulls you in, and it all serves the story. And really, the story is the primary delivery that we really, that resonates with the people. And so I won't spoil the entire story, but I want to point this one quote out that would be at the end of the last scene of the short film. It's from T.S. Eliot. And the end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time. This is sort of juxtaposed with the idea of finding our own identity after really going out in the world and sort of getting smudged all these expectations of what or who we have to be and trying to conform and you know, fit into that world, and realizing that, hey, that's not me. And so when you come back to your true self, do you know yourself better by going out in the world and trying to fake something and really going back to your origin? Do you really realize more of who you are? And so, without further ado, I'd like to play the film. We did the tech 2 hours ago, so hopefully this works. Enjoy. Thank you so much. It's the first time I saw this film in this big screen in Korea for the first time, so it's really meaningful to me as well, in this wonderful place with all people who love Walnut Hill, so thank you. I would like to hand it over to Garrett Murphy, class of 2008, Director of Leadership and Giving and Special Program.
Thank you, Pia. It's nice to see everybody. And to jump off what you said, I think all of us love Walnut Hill, and that's why we're here tonight. And I certainly love Walnut Hill, but I have to say, I've never met anyone that loves Walnut Hill quite as much as Kiha. And there's a detail in that film that I'm sure you didn't notice. I didn't catch it the first time. But on the pastels that you see, it says "Na no Bisolom," which we all know is the motto of Walnut Hill. And I was very touched by that. And that's why I looked over him when we saw that, because it really, I mean, it just speaks volumes about the sort of character that he brings to his art and the integrity that he lives by. And we're delighted to have you now in the alumni community, so welcome. It was about 2 years ago, I met June Song at a parent event during the homecoming weekend at Walnut Hill, and she was the mother of a very new freshman at Walnut Hill. and we struck up a conversation. She was sort of over in the corner. We started a conversation. I learned she was an architect and was starting on this building in Seoul. I mentioned that this is the highest concentration of alumni outside of New York around the world that Walnut Hill has. And so we began a conversation and continue it for 2 years. And the result is what you see tonight. And that is indeed a physical manifestation of the community we've all felt here for many, many years. And again, a big thank you to June and to John for this beautiful building. And tonight you're going to get to hear June and John's daughter Donna is going to play for us as well, so a real special treat. The reason I'm up here is not to wax poetic about Walnut Hill, because we could all do that in our own way, is indeed to share the fact that we have many majors at Walnut Hill, and Kika just talked to us about WFMA, or Writing, Film, and Media Arts. We also have dance and theater and visual arts, and so tonight we are featuring a lot of music, and we're very proud. I'm a musician myself, so we're very proud of music, but we also are proud of our other majors. And so I wanted to share a little bit of art from our other Korean WFMA major, Jamie, as well as some of the art from our Korean visual art students currently at the school. So I'm gonna be quiet and just let you take this in, and then we're gonna give a round of applause for the student that is with us tonight, who I'll address in a moment. So we'll just maybe take the light down and we can look at the art, and then we'll give her a round of applause. So please enjoy. Let's go back and see that other one again, because, yeah. So let's first give a round of applause for the folks that couldn't be with us. So we have Jamie So, who is class of 2024, who's a rising senior, is in WFMA, where Kiha just left, and she had many of the works that we saw tonight, so we'll give her a round of applause first. And then many of you may know from previous alumni events or now current family events, Rachel O, who graduated in the 90s, and she has both her children at Walnut Hill now. And so you saw Ricky in one of those pictures, but also her daughter Sophia just graduated, and so we give them both a round of applause, though they couldn't be here tonight. But now for the pièce de résistance, and that is the current student who is with us, a brilliant visual artist whose work you saw tonight. Please give it up for Sophia Bay. We are so proud of all our students and the work that they accomplish, and the future events will feature even more. So we have dance and theater as well, and many more exciting things to come, and many of them in this space, I'm sure. I think now we're going to get ready for the program that you see before you, and it really is a beautiful testament to the relationship that exists between Walnut Hill and Korea that you see tonight. And so I'll give it back, I think, to Minji, who will give us some explanation and more introduction. So thank you very much for being here. We're delighted to be here with you.
네, 추가 설명은 없지만 저희가 이제 공연을 시작할 거라서 혹시 몰라서 전화를 모두나 꺼주시면 감사하겠습니다. With no further ado, 입장부터 굉장히 임팩트가 있습니다. 오늘의 공연을 해주실 연주자분들 모시겠습니다.